trying to think where my other phone is. Welcome in. I haven't been live for a while, so Amy, hi beautiful. How are you? Thank you so much. Do you want to read the if I was gonna say, you could read the books. I left the books at the house. They're on the bookcase in mommy's office. And I was gonna invite you in my live. And you can read. And let me see if you can be my guest. Oh dang, I don't even have guest privileges. Oh no, you don't have the privilege to go live. You don't need it. You're doing good, beautiful. That's wonderful. Hi, eat a cinnamon. How are you? Hello, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. We are in these streets. It is 8:21 p.m. in Arizona, and I'm so excited you are here. We have made it to day 223. We took a week break, which I needed, you guys. Y'all know I'm all about resting. Like, I'm gonna rest. And so when I got sick, I was just like, It must be because I'm doing too much and I ain't doing enough resting. So guess what I did? I rested. Welcome in. Welcome back. Welcome back. And I hope you rested too. I hope you took the time to rest a little bit while we were away. But we are now back and I'm so excited. I'm waiting for you guys to come into the building. We now do something a little bit different. For some reason, my phone, it's like telling me to do something weird. Give me a second, guys. I'm so sorry. It's like on my business phone, it's weirding me out in real life. I'm trying to go back to my live viewers TikTok. Okay, so hey, Beauty62, how you doing, baby? Hi, Pat. So you guys, I do what TikTok just told me to do, and it did something weird. Hey, you fan, how are you doing? How are you doing? Hey, how you been? Hey, where you at? How you living? No. How are you? How are you in real life? You doing okay? Hello. Hi, Barbara. You guys, I'm just getting everything set up. If you're just now tuning in, my name is Coach Kenya. I've dropped over 479 pounds naturally. Although I can talk to you and support your journey of GOP, surgery, and natural weight loss, I myself have been fat twice and I have lost weight this time naturally. I did use weight loss surgery. I was reversed in 2013. I got really sick and almost died. And as a result, I'm not able to get any forms of surgical procedures because I have a bleeding condition. And so I actually have been helping men and women all over the country for about 10 years with mindset. Therapeutic weight loss is what I do. I'm not a health coach. It's a lot different. What we do is more based in therapeutic, kind of a therapeutic resonating tone. Everything we do is about healing of the mind so the body follows, and sustainability. We help people look at their life and transform their lifestyle versus simply giving them a meal plan and tell them have a great day. Hi, Jay Boogie. If you know, you know. Welcome back. Hope. Hi, Miss Perfection Bay. How are you? Hey, Instagram. Good to have you tonight. How are you doing, Insta? I ain't been on Instagram in about a week. What y'all been doing? I've been sleeping in my sheets. I've been resting up. And so, one of the things that we're going to be doing with our daily reading, so you can expect to see me either at 1 p.m. Arizona time or between 7 and 8:30 p.m. Eastern Arizona time. So I want you to go ahead and share the live if you're here. Thank you so much for being here. You don't got to give me no gifts or nothing. But what I do is say tap the like button to let me know you're here. And so what we're going to be doing, hey Villas, how are you? Has she love Aaron, editor. I think that's what that says. Hi Keisha, hi Bay. But what we used to just go straight into the readings. Hi Peaches. But now what we're going to do instead is I want to add a little bit of, I have a weight loss meditation program that I have worked with thousands of people that has helped them with food noise, cravings, obsessive compulsive thinking about food, binging, purging, and etc. when it comes to weight loss, weight wellness, and eating issues. So I have that playing in the background for us. So I just want to have you to go ahead and come in the building. Thank you so much for being here. And I want to allow you the opportunity to, one, to follow my YouTube so you can get the meditations on a regular basis. So my YouTube handle is at Coach Kenya Elliott. So when you follow it, you'll get notifications when I upload new ones. They're also guided. So as you can see, they have actual affirmations on each, which I am reciting in the video for you to repeat to help with the food noise. So this is perfect if you're on a GOP, if you are having surgery, post and pre-surgery, if you're having a lot of food noise, stress eating, binge, helps with all of that. Also, it's going to help with your emotional sobriety and maturity in terms of how to handle things. Hi, Blacka. How are you? Hi, Helen. Hi, Bae. And so, as I said, right in the background, you can hop over at my YouTube channel, guys, and grab the full version of the video. So, without further ado, I'm going to give you about 3 minutes and just allow you to sit back and relax into your chair. And we're going to actually do a little bit of the weight loss meditation. How does that sound? I am not trapped. Sounding okay? Trapped in the restraints of dieting. I am not trapped in the restraints of dieting. I don't got that much battery, so I can't play around. I'm going to be quick, okay? Hi, Helen. Thank you so much for being here. All right, so if you want to find a place to seat yourself, preferably somewhere with a back to the chair so that you can actually allow yourself to relax. Okay. And then place your feet flat on the floor. If you're laying in the bed, go ahead and lay the phone down beside you so that you can hear. Hi, Cherie. And then you're going to put your palms, your hands in your lap, palms up. Place your back on your seat. If you're seated, if you're laying down, lay your palms, your arms next to you on the bed, okay? I want you to take 3 deep breaths in. Deep breath in here. And hold it. I nurture my body with wholesome nourishment. And blow it out. I nurture my body with wholesome nourishment. Take another deep breath in. I nurture my body with wholesome nourishment. And blow it out. Take another deep breath in. And blow it out. On the 4th breath, I want you to take the breath in and feel and fully fill up your diaphragm. I take charge of my choices. And release. Serves as my nourishment, not my rule. I want you to release with an open breath. Choices. Deep breath in. Feel your diaphragm. Full stomach. Fill it up. And now release. Make sure those feet are flat on the floor. And if you're just now coming into the room, welcome back to Daily Readings with Coach Kenya. We are starting where we left off on day 223. Welcome in. For 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, Glorica. 6. Hello, guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm so glad you're here. Another deep inhale. Hold it. Exhale. If you're just now coming in, we are doing a light meditation before our daily reading. Go ahead and tap the like button if I haven't greeted you yet so that I can do just that. We are completing a weight loss meditation. All your cravings float away. So if you're just now tapping in or you don't know who I am, my name is Coach Kenya. I've lost over 479 pounds naturally. And what I do is I like to come live and help you reach your weight loss and wellness goals through paratherapeutic techniques, weight loss meditations, and affirmations that not only free your mind, but allow your body to go exactly where you want it to. After being on my deathbed weighing 592 pounds and almost dying from it, I'm here to tell you today that I know that there's a sense of freedom and that the very identity that you search and crave and yearn for, stuck inside of the body that you do not desire, that you have not only have a right to that freedom, but I can guide you to get there. Welcome in, Sandra. Good evening. If you are on the West Coast, it's currently 8:30 p.m., so good evening. If you're on the East Coast, it's 11:30 and it's nighttime. TR, thank you so much for stopping in. Welcome into the best moderator that I know. All right, I'm going to go ahead, and while you guys are relaxed and taking those deep breaths in, good evening, Steve. I'm going to go ahead and do our reading. I left my books in New Jersey, and the other book is on my other phone. So I'm going to go ahead and do the reading that we're supposed to do, just for the sake of time and staying on task. Thank you so much for those of you who participated in the 5 minutes of the weight loss meditation. We will be doing that every day now when we read. We will open up with a welcome, just some hanging out, checking in, seeing you guys are doing. Then we'll have a light meditation. Then we'll do our reading, and then we'll have question and answer. How does that format sound to everyone? Sound okay? All right. And if you're here and you're hanging out and you don't mind, just tap that like button for me. Drop a star or two. Let me know you're here. Book is brand new. She's new. And just so you guys know, you are breaking her virginity with me, Terry. Go ahead and tap that like button if you're just now coming in the building so I can know that you made it here. She's brand new. I gifted her to myself. Hello, Ruthland. How are you? I gifted her to myself. If you're just now hopping in, my name is Coach Kenya. I've lost over 479 pounds. And each day, we just came back from a break of reading for 223 days with just a few breaks. So we are going to be reading tonight on day 223 of our daily reading. She's brand new. I just ordered her. My other one was falling apart, so I left it in New Jersey so that when I go home, I don't have to travel with the books anymore. And so now I have one at home, one in my other at home with family. And so things are great. How are you guys doing? I just want to check in really quick. Good evening, everyone. How is it going? Don't forget to follow me, because I think you got to cut on those notification things. Oh, and I'm supposed to say, get your daily heart me. Yeah, look, I'm getting better. All right, let's head on over to August 12th. The book is so fresh, I'm having to work to open it. It just looks different, you guys. It's the same book, all right. But it just has a different feel to it because it's new. Because we cracking these pages together, baby. We cracking these pages together. I took a break, guys. I feel great. I'm so excited. This week is one of the biggest weeks of my company's life. We'll be transitioning 1,239 people to new programs. So we are excited. Thank you. Hi, Billy. How are you? All right. Are you ready? Yes. Yes. We ready? Drop a heart in the comment. Tap the like button and drop a heart. Let me know we ready. We ready for our reading? August 12th. Now, we haven't read in a while, and I decided that I wouldn't go backwards on the dates. I would just start off where we left off at. So what I'm going to do is something I never usually do. So I'm going to ask you guys to drop some emojis if you're on Instagram, YouTube, or Facebook. And then if you are tapping in with me on TikTok or any other or YouTube, go ahead and tap that like button, you guys, because this helps other people like you and me that need to see this live get the live. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for helping my goal. I said I would sing. Thank you so much. I said I would sing, you guys. If I get 3 gifters, I'm supposed to sing. So please, if you gift me, let me know because I gotta sing. Okay. August 12th, practice forgiveness. See, I knew just now coming back off of our break that we about to come out the gate like, ooh. Now, if you follow me, you've been following me a while, I want you to know right now that we are on a reset. Okay. My entire company is on a reset, and I am inviting you to join us. So I am inviting you to join. Selena! Hey, boo! I miss you. I can't wait to see you. Don't forget to tap into this Saturday. Did you get that email? Because that email is exactly what will work for you. Go check it out. I'm so glad to see you. Massive love. Okay, here we go. If you're just now tapping in, I'm telling you, drop those emojis, tap the like button, because we want other people like you and me to be able to come in the room and then get some of this good loving, right? 777, we're going to heaven, baby. So it says if I reach my goal, it like earlier I hit a button, and basically what happened was I gotta do what it says, which it says that if you give me a gift, which I don't even ask for gifts, it says that I'll sing. Y'all see my face? Okay. Practice forgiveness. I'm gonna forgive myself for clicking that button. Selena! Baby, when I tell you I'm happy to see you, baby. It's juicy over here. It's juicy. He was an old man sitting on the corner bench. I don't know why. We just kept on forgiving our brothers and sisters, he said, looking at the people walking by. I suppose it's because when we do, we really forgive ourselves. Is there someone we're judging, censoring? If we look more closely, we'll see that when we blame others, we're chastising ourselves as well. If we're honest, really honest, we can see that often what upsets us is something similar to what we ourselves do. Other people can be mirrors of our own behavior. Yes, there are times when another person does something absolutely outrageous, and we can stand there, hands on hips, saying, I've been wronged. I can't stand how anyone could behave that way. But often, if we're honest, we really can't understand. We have behaved that way too. Practice forgiveness. Judgment without forgiveness causes us to feel isolated, separate, and apart. Causes us to judge ourselves in the same way. Discover how much better you feel when you forgive others. Find out how much you feel, find out how much better you feel when you forgive yourself. Hi, Gordy. Forgiveness is a birthright. And I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this next thing, and I think I'm gonna lean in. See y'all tomorrow for August 13th, by the way. Forgiveness is your birthright. Cynthia! Forgiveness is your birthright. You have a right to forgive yourself. Here is the problem in living. We have lost sight at what we need to forgive, most importantly. The most important person who needs to be forgiven at all times is self. And I won't keep you long tonight, but on the days when we go at 1 p.m., please know those days we will have a heavy, heavy discussion. But what I will tell you is I will say this. I don't have David Komalafi. If one of my viewers has David Komalafi and they would like to come in and be a guest on the live and read it, you're more than welcome. Just let me know in the chat. Thank you. Forgiveness is your birthright. And it's not of others. It is of yourself. The only person usually left to forgive in the midst of unhealed trauma, abuse, and other issues is self. is self. The only reason why we can behave the way we behave when we have been received and been a part of trauma is because we still lack self-forgiveness. We lack the ability to turn the grace, the strength, the audacity, the blah, 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 blah. We lack the ability to turn that on one's self. We lack the ability to forgive one's self. Thank you, Queen. We lack the ability. And why? Because the world tells us as long as we forgive someone else for the angst that they've caused on us, then God shall forgive us too. Well, God already forgave you before you even do it, because if you really think about, well, we ain't gonna get into how the Bible says this and that and the third, that he knows what you're doing before you did it. So therefore, if you're gonna sin, he already know you're gonna sin. So if he's a forgiving God, he's already waiting for you to ask him for forgiveness, because he's gonna forgive you. But anyway. Hi Creole, how are you? Or Curly, how are you? Do you understand what I just said when I said how I said what I said? The minute that you discover the power to forgiveness is your ability to forgive you for failures, for not finishing, for never starting, for quitting too fast, for giving up too late. See, you had to be done went through some things to even want to tap the like button for what I just said. See, I said many of you still lack forgiveness in spaces of the following areas: failing, not finishing quick enough, or quitting too soon or too late. See, some of y'all quit the situation too late. See, you knew you couldn't be there, shouldn't be there, and wouldn't be there, but you kept going there and it broke you. And see, it didn't have to break you, but you quit it too late. Some of you quit too soon. You didn't stay long enough and endure to get strong enough to win. You quit too soon. Some of you never started. You thought about it, you conjured it up, you situated it, you purchased it, the things to support it, but you never got started. Some of you started, quit, and failed. Some of you failed out the gate because your intentions weren't right. Some of you messed up, screwed up, jacked it up, lacked it up, blacked it up, slacked it up, and you can't even back it up. But what you lack is still self-forgiveness. But I ain't talking about nothing. I ain't saying nothing. I'm just trying to explain to you the power of these things that no one likes to talk about. See, we want to dance around this thing called forgiveness and make it appear that as long as we forgive the people, places, and things that hurt us, that there is some sense of freedom that shall fall out the sky. But that is true, but that ain't true if you still hold on for resentment, bitterness, and self-hate for oneself for even being in the situation. If that situation happened 10 years ago and you still saying, I hate myself for doing that. If you're not there anymore and you still holding on to what they used to do to you, and every way you move today is because they used to do that to you, that's lack of self-forgiveness. That's a little trauma, unhealed stuff and all that. But think about what I'm saying when I talk about forgiveness. Because when we forgive ourselves for where we've been, we don't have the fear inside of us to block us from where we can go. Hi, Christy. Hi, Barry Beck. Hi, Joyce. I'm not even saying nothing. When we have the ability to forgive ourselves for where we have been, we open up the floodgates of where we can go, because what's removed? The barrier of fear. Fear is only imposed based on our experiences. That's why you keep meeting the same type of man, because you're changing your circumstances. You're not changing you. You getting skinnier and prettier, but you getting sicker in your brain. The reason why he started out like somebody else, because you started out like somebody else. See, the reason why it was easy for him to become who you used to be with, because it was easy for you to go back to who you used to be. Because as I tell you once, I'll tell you twice, transformations must be soul deep, cold deep, whole deep. That means you must rearrange and change everything within you. I didn't say without you, outside of you. I said within you. Meaning, don't just simply change the size of your clothes, the size of your body, flatten your stomach, make your booty big, and get some contacts. I said, go see somebody and talk about that neglected daddy, that sad mama, that raging parent, that abusive person, that hurt, that pain, that man that touched you that you ain't told nobody about, that person that told you were ugly, you were too dark, you weren't smart enough, and nobody allowed you the safe space to talk about it. I'm talking about that unhealed stuff. See, you thought I was going to talk about a whole bunch of real big trauma. Yeah, you got that too. But what I'm talking about is the small things that can change the molecular DNA in which you exist through, based on a comment or statement that no one ever gave you a safe space to live through. And you still mad you didn't tell them off and how you really felt. Unforgiveness on oneself. But like I said, I ain't said nothing about nothing. If you can't catch these nuggets, then baby, you can't catch your arms is off or something. Because what I'm throwing ain't hard to acknowledge or catch on. What I'm trying to explain to you is that we spend so much energy of trying to put on a facade of what we want other people to see, but you can't even tolerate looking at your own self in the mirror. You're worried about what they think, that with what they're thinking when they see you. You need to be worried about what you're thinking when you see you. Because some of you ain't stopped and took a look in the mirror at your entire self in so long, you might get shocked if you get in there and look at something. You might meet somebody. You might see somebody. That somebody is you. The neglected, the unchecked on, the unaffected version of you. The version that you keep shutting down back into the box because she can take it, because she's the strong one, the long one, the one can get through anything. Now she needs love too. That's why you keep putting her in the box. Self-unforgiveness. Because see, it's easier for me to tell you my trauma story and how I forgave my abuser, but it's very beautiful of me to talk to you about how I walked my way and healed my way through self-forgiveness. How I relied on scriptures and the word of God and meditation music and listening to my thoughts and how I conjured them up, because most of them went directly back to the very first trauma I ever experienced. See, what I'm telling you is waistline is deeper than your waistline. It's deeper than your thong, your BBL, and your breast lift. I'm talking about you triggering a process in your brain that can be so magical and so phenomenal that your breakthrough is not a moment in time, but it's moments all the time. But you got to get that self-forgiveness unlocked. See, the only reason why we can easily neglect oneself is because we relax self-control. Yeah. Self. We lack self-control in the things that'll get us closer to success. We don't even realize that the smallest things that we're unwilling to do are the things that will lead us into our dream, into our destiny, into where we said, 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 where we, where we, where I said I wanted to be. You didn't say it, I did. They didn't say you did. Where we said we wanted to be. But many of us get on the path and realize the path is more work than we thought it would be. We wasn't up to the part. I want to read the room real quick. We got about 5 minutes. I want to read the room before I head to the gym. I want to read the room. I'll bring you guys to the gym with me if my phone's a charge. I want to read the room real quick before we hop off this live. How many of you have been on a weight loss journey and get, Kay! Hi, Angela! And you gained some of the weight back? How many of you have started a business and didn't put in the energy that you knew you could have to get it somewhere? How many of you, now listen to me now. Now we on a whole reset in my company. So the energy in me is going to be different. Now, my clients, my old school clients told me I was too lax. They told me that I had become a pushover coach, that I was relaxed and easy. and that when they had me, the only reason why they was able to lose 130 pounds in 6 months was because I was like a drill sergeant. Can you believe that those people call me a drill sergeant? She went on to further say in her email that she's not blaming anything that I in particularly done, but what she's saying is that she notices that my lack of pressure on her is it makes it easier for her to have lack on herself. She said it's like knowing the principals in the school building. Even if you just drive up to the parking lot and park in the parking lot of the school, you just know the principal's in there. She said, but it started feeling like the principal wasn't in the building. It's deep, ain't it? She said it felt like the principal wasn't in the building, so my mentality told me that because the principal wasn't in the building, that I didn't have to go in the parking lot no more. I could just drive by. And I was like, wow. And all she was saying was that because, I like to go with what the vibe is of my girls. So if my girls are lax, I like to try to take an undertone to give them the room to utilize their expertise, because all my clients are professional women. They have professional jobs working in the health, medical, legal, mechanical, the government industries. They work in industries where they have big responsibilities. So they don't require they don't require, I can't explain what I'm saying, but they don't need like coddling like babying. They just need what's required to be successful to get them where they need to be with motivation and the resources. I can do that relaxed. But what they've asked me to do, they said, bring the drill sergeant back. They said, we didn't know it, but we love her, we need her, and she worked best for us. And I said, don't worry about it. We own it like a pony. We got it like jotted, no problem, solved it. Right? So August 15th, we will be redoing a major reset, 1,239 people. Oh my gosh, my weekend is going to be insane. And I'm traveling all next week. I don't know what I was thinking, but this date has been this date for 9 months. So there's no way to make this date not this date. This was something that's been talked about with my team, my clients, my group clients. Where am I going next? I'm headed to California. We're going to Cali. We're going to Cali. We'll be in Cali for a while. Work. My baby said, your birthday's on the... I'll be here. I'll be back by then. Are you having something? Shall I meet you somewhere? Okay, so what I was saying was, how many of you have been on a weight loss journey and you gained the weight back, you didn't finish it? Yes, all I need is the information, and I'll bring my girl with me. Will my sister still be here? Sometimes when I go to Cali, my family comes back with me. We've been doing it like that for a couple of years now, so it's possible I might have a hug. Just me and my sister. You've been on a weight loss journey. You gained some of the weight back, and still to this day, you make reference to that weight loss at that time. Hey Maria, would you say that if you was all out honest, no embarrassing, you would no need to be embarrassed here. Would you say that you know without a shadow of a doubt there's some hurt feelings and some resentments about you stopping what you originally started some time ago? Me? Yes, Cynthia, absolutely. Okay. And would you say that you actually think about that time still today? Like you think about that actual situation? Because it's kind of like been like kind of an domino effect in other areas for you. Like, say, for example, you lost weight, you gained it back, and something happened. Oh, your knee went out, or you had to get a surgery or something. So there was an actual effect, like something happened from it. You got me, I got me. Okay, we on the same page. The reason why I'm asking that, do you realize the person that experienced that, all of that, is you have to heal and forgive that person in order to become sustainable and to maintain future wellness journey. All the people that failed on your way to getting to the sweet spot, as I like to call it, in wellness, you have to go back and walk through the mental and emotional process to figure out what the downfall was, so that those become your coping strategies and avoided spaces to not go back. Many of us have lost weight and gained it all back, and the problem is that that person that did that requires the same level of forgiveness that y'all keep giving your husbands and men and your kids. You require the same level of forgiveness. The way you are quick to forgive everyone else is the same tenacity and quickness that I need you to have to forgive yourself. Because one of the things I'm discovering working with women all over the country from all different walks of life is the number one perpetrator for the human being that I've discovered is self. The amount of torture and trauma and emotional abuse one will put him or herself through is insurmountable compared to what another human can do. I didn't continue. I started to celebrate too early. Yep. That's the biggest one. Those first 3 weeks, you drop 20 pounds and go out to eat to celebrate. You want to go play putt-putt, go ride one of those bikes downtown with the friends. You can pedal the bike through the city. You won't meet your friends at laser tag. You can go bowling, shoot pool, play ping pong. You went 8. And you know that you just triggered that person that's waiting. The her that's waiting for you to go eat the item. That's all that happens. Is you just give her a little taste. Remember she's a drug addict. So you just give her a little taste of what it was like to have that juicy cheeseburger. And I guarantee you that within 72 hours, you're going to justify having another cheeseburger, and then the chips, and then the candy bar. And then you're going to say, I'm going to eat half the candy bar and put the rest up. And then it's the whole candy bar. And before you know it, your meal is a Coke, a candy bar, and chips. When I get depressed, I eat like a madhouse. Not me. I'm a restrictor. I used to eat for depression. Now I starve for it. That's why you just got to be in therapy. Yeah, if I'm not careful and I'm depressed, baby, there will be no snacks going in my mouth. It won't be no snacking happen or nothing. No water. I just be around here sad, restricting, working my way through it. But now I've learned that food can do absolutely nothing for my mind. Food cannot take my depression away. I cannot eat away my anxiety. There's no level of chewing, biting, or eating I can do to make somebody love me more. There's no level of breadsticks, cookies, cupcakes, or hot dog to make my hurt feelings be unhurt. There is no amount of Coca-Cola, soda, Diet Cokes, nowhere. There's no amount of carbonation that I can swallow anywhere on this entire planet that will take away the pain from my abuse and the suffering that I've endured. There's no sweet enough. There's no chocolatey enough. There's no cake enough to take away the pain that I've endured physically at the hands of other people and mentally at the hands of other people. There's no amount of eating that's going to correct that. And that's what I had to arrive at. Right there. The truth was, no matter how many bites, how many of these chips I eat, I don't give a damn how good they taste. No matter if I eat this bag, go get another bag, eat that bag, go get another bag. At the end of the day, my mama is still dead and they still bury me with her. No matter what, can't flip it, can't change it, can't rearrange it. No matter how many times I go get donuts and eat all the donuts, eat all the Oreo cookies, eat all the Doritos, at the end of the bag, it is not going to produce a better man to love me until I go find a better man to love me. Understand what I'm saying? again. It doesn't matter how many late night meals I wait all day and sit up and eat and lay down and go to bed. It's not going to change the fact that the bed next to me is empty or the man next to me makes me feel lonely. It's not going to change that I can chew all I want to. I can snack it, crack it, wrap it, and slack it. I can lick it, stick it, flip it, and twist it. No matter what, I'm still going to be lonely no matter how much I chew. There's not going to be enough chewing, enough sugar, and enough salt. What I'm going to do is end up sick, swollen, full of lymphedema, and fluid on my body from eating full of toxins and processed food, and talk about how I need to go on a diet and watch what I eat. No cookie crumble that'll take the pain away. Nope. There's no cookie dough in the world that's going to fix the broken heart. Now, if you find some cookie dough that can hold a broken heart back together, please let me know, because we patenting that immediately. Please, we are patenting that immediately. Do you understand what I just said? Do y'all understand what I'm just telling y'all? We're patenting it. If you find some cookie dough that can hold a broken heart together, sis, I was about to give my address on TikTok. That's how serious I was. I was about to make sure you understood that I understand that you understand that I understood that you understand that I understood. If you find some cookie dough to do that, that's the best damn cookie dough in the world, and we need it here. Do you understand me? But since no cookie crumble, it's not. Cookie crumble ain't piecing no hearts together. Neither is the white cream in the middle of the Oreo cookie or the pizza. The pepperonis, it's not going to bring grandma back or your mom back. It's not going to bring your daughter back. And I'll tell you the truth. I used to cry and eat Oreos, and not one of those Oreos made me remember Kanisha's face. They didn't make me remember her. They made me sadder, you know. No time that I ever sat and ate a meal that I can tell you I felt better after I was done eating. Never. While I was chewing, I was good. But there's no time ever that I'm going to tell you that after a meal, when I was eating to feel better, that I ate that. Thank you, Cynthia. That I ate that food, and from eating that food, I felt healed and whole again. No, that was a delusion. What I felt was heavy and bloated. All that is the gas getting close to your stomach and making your heart feel full. That's all that is. When after you finish eating, you think you feel better. No, you're full of gas and toxins, and it's just making your heart feel fuller because there's a lot of air in your chest. What? At least that's what I think. I don't know nothing. Thank you for helping me with my goal. Okay, it says I was saying. Let me get it. Here we go. I need a song though. What do I gotta make? Do I gotta make the song up? Sister, do I gotta make the song up? Cause tell me, if I gotta make the song up, I can probably do it. Thank you, sister. I'm just waiting for you to tell me if I gotta make the song up. If I gotta make it up, we got it. If I gotta sing somebody else's lyrics, it's gonna be like I made it up because I don't know the lyrics to nothing. Y'all know that by now, right? Y'all do know, if y'all follow me, that even if you see me do voiceovers, you'll notice my lips never match because I can't, for some reason, I can't articulate the words to music. I don't know. Make it up. Here we go. Food is my nourishment. I don't know how many bars you want, but we gonna get it together. I gotta get in my mindset. Here we go. It's gotta be a song, or can I rap it? But let me get my mind right. I gotta get a beat going. Get my beat ready. All right, I gotta rap it. Here we go. Oh, I was ready, but that beat sucks. Hold on. She said rap it. Okay. I'm working on it. Hold on. It's not hard. It's not quick. Hit the like button. Hit it slick. Thank you for the gifts, my sweet friend. Thank you for the gifts. They help me win. My name is Coach K, and I'm in the building. We rocking it out because we always feeling it. How's it? Thank you. You guys, I had to sing because I met my gift goal. And so earlier when I was coming live, when I've never seen it on the page, it said hit something to enter something, so I hit it. And then at the end, before it blinked away, it said, when you reach your goal, I'll sing a song. I never wrote that. I ain't never said I'm gonna sing no song. So I just basically had to sing a song because we hit our goal tonight. So thank you so much, Miss Cynthia, for helping me reach our goal. That's my rap. Y'all can rap a little bit. I really like to beatbox. I like to hear other people rap. I love music, but I just, for some reason, I've just really never been able to remember the words to other people's music. If I make my own stuff off, it's up, it's lit. Okay? My own stuff, I can sing it over and over all the time. But if it's your music, trust me, at least 5, 6 of the words are not the word. Oh, thank you. What is that? I've never gotten that before. I got like something that you gave me a kiss, boo. Ah! You guys, I got a kiss. Y'all see the lipstick on my cheek? She kissed me right there. Thank you, boo. Thank you. I feel loved. I feel so loved. Thank you, Terry. Heart with the kiss, mama. Period. Thank you. You guys, one of my rules is we really don't do gifts here because I would prefer that you use your money to get the things you need for your health and wellness. So I don't ask. You'll very rarely. The only time if they make me, because on my other account, one of the other reasons we got banned, because apparently with that many followers, you gotta battle, but that's stupid. I was apparently a part of a program which I didn't know that there's rules and qualifications. And in order to keep doing a certain amount of things, you can't have violations, which I got 24 reports that my account was fake. So I got that violation. And then the other thing is you actually have to meet these milestones, which I didn't know. So we was on 60,000 going live every day, doing workout lives, dance lives, cooking lives. We was living our best life on Coach Kenya over there on that profile. Baby, I woke up and they banned it. They told me that somebody said my picture ain't my picture. And then after I started reaching out to the people trying to argue and investigate, that's when they hit me with my picture ain't my picture and something about I hadn't met the criteria of the community. What community? I thought you said I had to make my own. Anyway, this is my new TikTok. I actually have a backup page that I post on every day still with over 60,000 followers. And I do follow back on all my platforms as much as they'll let you. But all of them do have rules for businesses. All my accounts, with the exception of this one TikTok, are business accounts because I had them a long time ago. So if you're new here, my name is Coach Kenya, or you can call me Kenya. I used to weigh 592 pounds on my deathbed, paralyzed, in hospice with 30 days to live. And what you see in front of you is 10 years later of therapeutic mindset coaching, nutritional cleansing, meal prepping and planning, and consistency in moving my body. Those things you can do too. It's not rocket science. Okay? So tap in, follow, like, and share because you care. And I'll see you haters later. I'm out. I'm out this piece. I'm about this piece because I'm out this piece. I gotta go to the gym. I gotta never get so mad face. Thank you for the kiss, boo. Well, y'all, I got the workout clothes on. And my body's saying workout. And my mind is saying no. My body is saying yes. But my mind is saying don't go. My body is saying yes, y'all. But my mind is saying no, don't go. All right, good night. I love y'all. I'll go live for accountability because if I don't, let me tell you something, and this is no lie. If I don't go live on one of these platforms, guess what didn't happen? And I ain't gonna even lie to you. If I don't go live, that means I didn't go. Because I don't go to the gym, remember, I'm going to hell. Literally. Remember, I'm going to Hot Works. I'm not going to a gym. It's 130 degrees. Do you know it's 118 outside? It ain't the same when it's wintertime. Hot Works ain't the same type of energy. You understand what I'm saying? Hot Works is fine and cute in the winter. It's hotter than hell's bells with wheels on fire with an extinguisher at your butthole the whole time hot. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all. Now it says I went walking today in 100. See, my girl's telling you right now. Kay is in Arizona too. She's telling you it's 1,000,000 degrees out here. But guess what? I'm gonna go on and go now. I love y'all. God bless y'all. Good night. I'm really gonna go on and go TikTok because I said something about.